My dad started riding with the original Hashknife Posse back in 1960, and we grew up with the Posse and Hashknife Posse Express ride as part of our heritage. We'll have this year 105 years, Carl?
Including Dad.
Including our dad, total years of Hashknifing.
I've been in the Posse actually 25 years, and this is my 20th ride. I missed 5 rides.
This year, in October of 08, I'll have 30 years with the Sheriff's Posse, but this is my 26th ride.
This is actually my 12th year with the Posse and my 10th ride. Even though I'm the oldest brother, I'm the latest bloomer.
I was a deputy sheriff under Marlon Gillespie, actually working in this courthouse. That's where I started.
I partnered up with each one of my brothers at one particular time or another. One instance was the first ride that my brother Carl went on, and how excited he was before, during, but especially after. He was just jumping up and down.
I think my favorite memory would be back when there was East and Western Europe and there was a wall. People used to send letters into West Germany, and they would send them to us. We would stamp them, cache and cancel them, send them back to West Germany, and then they would get them back to the people in Eastern Europe. That was quite a deal. We started in Holbrook. We did our annual ride to Scottsdale. We arrived in Scottsdale. The next morning, we headed out from Scottsdale to Hermosillo, Mexico.
We had letters from the governor of Arizona, and we delivered the letters and the cachet to the governor of Hermosillo.
Arizona-Mexican border, we got checked in and everything else, and we had 50 Mexican horses. We couldn't take our own horses over there, so we rode Mexican horses, and they were really stout. They were really good. They did good. We just had a problem loading them in our horse trailers. They had never seen a horse trailer before, so we had quite a rodeo in Nogales.
See, and I think some of the problem down on the Verde down in Mexico was that the horses didn't understand English. So we didn't have anybody that knew how to speak Spanish. So trying to talk them into getting into the horse trailer took us hours.
Thousands of Mexican people came to the roadway at nighttime. We rode Pony Express at night in Mexico. Where we were going to be next was amazing, because we would do a handoff and there would be a few kids there. We'd hand out a few buttons and we'd go up 8 miles and there would be hundreds of kids waiting for the buttons.
That same excitement in Arizona too, with the school kids here.
We do presentations in the schools, in the communities that we service. We do them in Payson, we do them in Scottsdale, and we give K through 4th graders the opportunity to learn how to address an envelope properly, how to return address on it properly, and even how to write their letter. And it's a big deal for these kids to get a letter back in the mail carried by us. We know that, so we guard it with our lives.
And just to have these kids in this area involved. In fact, I've had some teachers from Sholo and Snowflake and Winslow getting their kids involved. I mean, this is a historic event. This is the 50th year, and this particular ride, I never thought we would ever make it to this point.
It's a job. It's real work. One of the key things about the Hashknife Posse Express ride is we receive mail from all over the world. We have letters going out all over.
And I am carrying from fellow employees and people that I know in California mail to Italy, mail to England, to Singapore, the Philippine Islands, and they are actually our 50-year Pony Express mail.
The reality of this 50th annual ride, like any other ride of Navajo County Hashknife Sheriff's Posse, is the mail. The mail is the essence. The mail is why we do what we do. We're contracted by the United States Postal Service to take mail from Holbrook, Arizona to Scottsdale. Real mail. Mail is everything. All the other stuff is just stuff, but the main deal is the mail, getting it down there, getting it safely, getting it to the other end, and getting it to the end user all over the world.
Fantastic